Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing another Genesis album, and today we will be discussing, or reviewing, Wuthering, their album from 1976. So yeah, this album came out late 1976, and then Trick of the Tail came out early 1976. So yeah, it's cool. Out of the two, I prefer Trick of the Tail, but this is still a great album. And yeah. I love the logo right there, crossword sort of thing with the branches and leaves. That's pretty cool. At first I thought that was a sword, I don't know why, but that's still really cool. But anyhow, the front's really nice, something you would put on your wall. It's simple. I mean, there's a tree there, it's all windy and wuthering and all that, and yeah, definitely an album you play at towards the end of autumn, going into winter and all that. Yeah, just yeah, it's an essential Genesis album to have. So so that's the front, and there's the spine, and there's the back cover. If you can see down there, this is a Portuguese copy. This costed me £7 for my local record shop. I was wondering why it was a bit more. It's because I think that's probably why. But yeah, it's only an extra £2, so that's all right. That's very cool. I like how this is a Portuguese copy, still in English though. I love the back as well. Like, you've got pink and yellow sky, you've got some birds, got the Charisma Records logo down there, and yeah, very nice. Let's open this up though. Well, let's open up. Well, let's open the sleeve and let's see what tracks we've got on the record. Because the track listing's not at the back of the back cover. Very dusty, I know. So there's side one, there's side two, very nice. Alice in Wonderland, the original film, always the best. Anyhow, so we have 4 tracks on side one. We have 11th Earl of Mar, fantastic. Just that intro, you literally honestly, it's such an upbeat song. I love that one. Of course, you've got Phil Collins singing now since Peter Gabriel has left the band. He does a really good job on this album, and you can hear his voice warming up on this album. So yeah, 11th Earl of Mar, very great track. I love that one. And then next track you have One for the Vine, written by Tony Banks, classic song. Phil's voice is very very high pitched, you know. So it fits the song really well, and that instrumental break's absolutely awesome. Definitely reminds me of something from A Trick of the Tail. Next song is Your Own Special Way, which is a Mark Rutherford song. People are mixed on that one, but I like it. It's quite nice, quite sweet, you know. And that, you know, there's that electric piano used, Defender Rhodes. That's really pretty. And yeah, this was actually released as a single. The single edit was cut down, but yeah, it's quite a nice song, and especially the outro where it's just the Fender Rhodes and Tony just playing it, and yeah, it just sounds really pretty. And I love that. I love the Fender Rhodes. It's one of my favourite keyboards of all time, so good on that song. And then we have What Gorilla, quite a nice instrumental to end off the album. I know Steve Hackett wanted Steve Hackett wanted his song to be on this album, but then the rest of the band were like, no, we want this one and all that, and weren't interested in the song he wanted to do. I've not listened to his solo career. This would be the last album to have Steve Hackett as well, so he would leave after this album, unfortunately. Well, it was after the Spot the Pigeon EP actually, but studio album wise, it would be this one. This album was produced by David Henschel and Genesis, which David Henschel would produce the next 3 albums, and he would engineer on Nursery Crime, which is interesting. So that's side one. Side two, we have All in a Mouse's Night, which is a pretty good track. I like that one, another Tony Banks classic. The bass line is pretty cool, and yeah, it's just a good song. I love the synths used throughout this album. Very yeah, very moody, and yeah, just suits the music. Oh, Blood on Rooftops, that's a fantastic song. That mellotron, the acoustic guitar in the intro, when the chorus kicks in, that's just, yeah, fantastic. I love it. Fantastic song. Love Blood on Rooftops, definitely the best song on the album, along with One for the Vine. And yeah, just a brilliant song. Definitely definitely brings the album up, and you know, makes, you know, it's more of an intense song, sort of like Duchess, which which would later appear on Duke, or something like Madman Moon from the previous album. And then we get a threesome, so side 2's got 5 tracks on it. We have Unquiet Slumbers for the Sleepers, which is the first part of this threesome, three-part like song. The first 2 parts are instrumentals and the last part has vocals, which of course that's Afterglow. So we have Unquiet Slumbers for the Sleepers, which is pretty nice. In That Quiet Earth, which kind of ends that 2-part instrumental and then leads into Afterglow, which Afterglow is a great track, you know, I really like that one. And yeah, written by Tony Banks. Pretty much this is nearly a Tony Banks solo album, but not quite. I think, hang on. How many songs were written by Tony Banks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 9 songs were written by Tony Banks. Fair enough. 2/3 of the album, but yeah, Afterglow's a nice way to end off the album. And yeah, Phil's vocals are great as always, and overall this is a great Genesis album. Is it my favourite? Not quite. Still really good though, trust me. I've said it's great like 3 times already. Yeah, Steve Hackett's involvement with the band, you could clearly tell that, yeah, Tony Banks's like keyboard parts were pretty much like layering on top of them, so pretty much he couldn't really hear his guitar. But still he got some good moments, you know, a couple of small guitar solos, and yeah, this is a really good album. Great Genesis album to have in your collection, and yeah, if you love Trick of the Tail, you probably love this album. But yeah, Trick of the Tail is definitely more of a spring-summer album, and then this is more of like an autumn-winter album sort of thing, if you can tell by the name and the cover. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think of Wind and Wuthering. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Please do let me know. Thanks once again, everyone, and I shall see you all next time. Take it easy and peace.